How can I write a formal English email that doesn't sound awkward and clunky? Hello and welcome. My name is Jake. I'm from the United States. I've been teaching English and Spanish for 3 years now, going on my 4th year, and I just love the process of language learning. I've also worked in multiple professional environments where I've had to write a lot of formal emails. This includes working at a bank where I had customers with very massive amounts of deposits, and as a teacher working with parents, colleagues, bosses, and students. I've had to write hundreds, if not thousands, of formal emails, and I've boiled it down to a perfect formula that works every time for almost every situation. It doesn't sound awkward, it's respectful, it is to the point, and it's easy to read. I've found that this email template is repeatable at any time of the day and with any person. So let's check it out. Let me know what you think. So for every email, we're always going to start off with good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mr. or Miss, and then last name. Obviously, if it's before noon, we'll say good morning. If it's afternoon but before 6 p.m., we'll say good afternoon. If it's after 6 p.m., good evening. In this sample, I'm going to be talking with Miss Smith at 10 a.m. After this, we will always, with no exceptions, start our email off with, I hope you are well. This starts every email off in a respectful way. It's a nice thing to say to someone else, and it puts them in a good mood at the very beginning of reading your email. We'll then get straight into the request. Here, our phrasing is really important. If we're asking for something, we're going to say, I'm writing this email regarding X. Would you happen to know Y? Let me give you a couple of examples. I'm writing this email regarding those reports we were working on last week. Would you happen to know if they're complete? I'm writing this email regarding Mr. Jeffrey. Would you happen to know when he'll be around? If you have multiple requests in one email or multiple things that you want to know, you can always add furthermore, and then you don't have to repeat would you happen to know. Let me give you an example. I'm writing regarding the off-campus travel consent form. Would you happen to know who I have to hand these into? Furthermore, I haven't been able to get in contact with Mrs. Pereira. Could you let her know I'm looking for her? If you have a third request, you might use the word lastly before making it. Let's go through the full email. Good morning, Miss Smith. I'm writing regarding the off-campus travel consent form. Would you happen to know who I have to hand these into? Furthermore, I haven't been able to get in contact with Miss Pereira. Could you let her know I'm looking for her? Lastly, I've completed all of the inventories that Mr. Jeffrey asked for. I've sent them to you in a separate email. If you have more than 3 requests, I suggest that you just ask to make a phone call and talk with them on the phone, because more than 3 in one single email is quite a lot. After all of your requests are complete, it is imperative that you follow up with the following. Thanks so much for your help. I really appreciate it. And have a great rest of your day, week, weekend. It depends when you're sending the email. After that, simply sign your name. As you can see, this is a concise way to get the message across without a bunch of fluff, but it's also respectful. By writing in the email, thanks so much for your help and that you appreciate them, the person will already feel compelled to give you whatever requests you've made. I hope this helps you out and works as well as it has for me. Obviously, there are situations where you'll have to branch away from this template if it's an abstract email or if there's something really different or deep that you need to get into. You do you. But I hope this serves as a good starting point for any professional or formal email that you have to make. I will leave the complete template in the description of this video for you to copy, put onto your Gmail or your Microsoft Outlook, and flag as your email template. That's what I've done. It works amazing. You just fill in the blanks. Thanks so much for watching and have an amazing rest of your day. Pura vida.